All right, welcome on into First CSP and another episode of the Sunday Special. Chance for us to share some of the non first issue, but maybe first issue related patches that we have in our CSP collection. And what we have for you today is actually an update to a previous first CSP episode with Flint River. Flint River originally, with their first issue T1, had the Flint River flat top, which we showed you in our previous episode. And as it was brought to our attention, actually did not know at the time of that recording that the Flint River Council did reprise the flat top. Remember, the subsequent issues, we showed you the secondary issues for Flint River kind of had the arched top. So the only ones that were the flat top were the first issue. Well, they did come out with a TA26 and TA27, which were also in the flat top design uh, that were made to celebrate BSA's 100th anniversary. So let's head on over to the patch table, kind of take a look at one here. Here we have the TA26. This was again made to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Boy Scouts of America in the United States. You can see it actually has a ghosted 100 stitched on the left side. The back is twill. So the TA26 has a white border, red background, white fleur-de-lis, ghosted 100 on the left-hand side. It is in the flat top shape, as was their first issue. When we take a look at the back, it is very clearly a more recent issue with the BSA plastic backing. So this was the TA26, which we were able to add to our collection after filming our Flint River episode. And then they also have one that exists that is the TA27. It would look fairly similar to this. The only difference is the background is a dark red, which would probably match a little bit closer the original Flint River flat top. So here is the original Flint River flat top. Even the reproductions for TA26 and TA27, well, not reproductions, but just new patches paying homage to the first issue, are not quite as flat, in my opinion, as the original Flint River flat top. I don't think that you would be able to confuse these for one another. You're also going to note, because of updated production methods, you're going to have much tighter stitching on these TA26 or TA27. Obviously, they're going to have the ghosting of the 100 on the left for both of them. We don't happen to have the TA27, which is the darker red background. Probably comes a little bit closer to approximating this. Again, you can see another difference between the two. To just highlight, in person, you can see some ridges as far as the twill here. They're not super raised, but they are visible in person, whereas it's really pretty smooth twill on these newer patches that were produced for the 100th anniversary of BSA by Flint River. But they are very similar, and so because we were able to get one of these newer Flint River flat tops, we did want to bring it to you, highlight it on a Sunday special. Part of the goal that we've always had with our channel is not only to show everyone the first issues for the councils throughout BSA's history, Scouting America's history, but also to help differentiate should there be any confusion between the first issue and subsequent issues, because they have similarities, they do look similar, etc., pointing out those differences. So we were very happy to be able to add this to our collection and bring it to you, highlighted in this Sunday special episode. As we talked about in today's regular first CSP issue, we do have our playlist that you can go through and catch all the previous episodes. For example, we have a Sunday special episode playlist where you can look at all the Sunday specials together, or if you want to see ones that have known reproductions, we have a playlist for you there as well. Feel free to check out any of our past episodes. They're always available for you on YouTube 24/7, whenever you want to watch them. And we do have new episodes again back out every single day. So I do hope that you come back tomorrow and catch the new one. If you have not seen the Flint River episode that this originally references, I will make sure it is listed as the card at the end of the video to make it very easy to click back to that. So I do hope you enjoy. I want to thank you all for stopping in and supporting the channel. Again, new episodes out tomorrow. Until then, I hope you have a great rest of your day.